nice if I could find the button. It'd be real nice if I could find the actual button. Like, you unmute the thing, and then you just push the button, and then it goes. It'd be so nice. So nice. So stupendously nice. Let me test something here. There it goes. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that'll make sense. Chat's not popping in the chat when it's on YouTube side of things, but whatever. Welcome back to the stream. Make sure I turn this a bit more down. There we go. Yeah, Rush Hour 4 apparently. I don't trust it because it doesn't sound right. Like, yeah, 7 hours ago. Let me see if I can get this article up. It just feels like it was like pressured into being, and then it's like, I don't know. Is it gonna happen? Jackie Chan gonna be old as fuck? He already is old as fuck. He can't do anything. He's like all of his injuries and stuff. Chris Tucker could, and no more racist humor, which is like the cornerstone of all of the Rush Hour. And then I didn't know Brett Ratner was the one who did it, which is odd to me. Studio is distributing on behalf of Warner Brothers for a double-digit % distribution fee. Intriguing deal at an intriguing time. The David Ellison-owned Paramount is one of the bidders for Warner Brothers Discovery. This is arguably the studio's first team-up since Ellison took control of the Melrose Avenue lot, and follows a moment when all WBD studio bids were due last week. Did it have anything to do with Trump? I think, yeah, it made a documentary of Melania Trump. I could have sworn they said, like, Donald Trump was pressuring it. There we go. On Sunday, Semaphore, citing a person familiar with the conversations, reported that Donald Trump pressed the Ellisons to revive the Rush Hour franchise. I don't know if this sounds like legit or not. How did this all come to be? It was reported in August 2024 that Rush Hour 4, with Ratner attached as director and producer, was being shopped around. I was back in August. Jeez. Well, in the world where we're like pushing to get things remade or done again, remakes, sequels, all that crap, a Rush Hour movie seems like one that makes sense to shop around. I didn't even know there was a Rush Hour 3. My cable. There we go. Next, I hope they do a Speed 3. Seeing a lot of mean-spirited comments, but to be honest, no one outside of Hollywood rumor mill cares about the behind-the-scenes drama. It seems very much like high school silliness. Regular moviegoers care about the movie, whether Tucker and Chan are in it, if it's good or not, and when it's coming out. Rush Hour is now toxic, and Friday the 13th is way more popular and a more valuable brand. Is it? What? So many haters, it's pointless to read the comics anymore. Like what? This is all part of the government's plan to take full control of the studios and turn them into 1940s-style propaganda machines. Make sure this film bombs at the box office to send a message. We will not bow down to a film industry controlled by our own government. Yeah, okay. Like you haven't been spoon-fed propaganda for the last 20 years plus. That's the thing that's tiring to me, is people trying to bring things out like it's bad now, like it hasn't always been bad or always been an issue. No, it's always been a problem. Ugh. It's so dumb. Fah. Let's even see what's at the theater right now. Every week that goes by, we stray farther from God's light. I mean, Jackie came back for Karate Kid Legacy. That impressed me. They finally bridged the gap between the two iterations. But did he do anything? I thought he was just going to be like the teacher in that. Like, Mr. Miyagi can come out, do a little thing, and that's it. To carry a film like Rush Hour, where Jackie Chan is like, you know, Mr. Action Man. I don't know. Unless they do Rush Hour 4, which is like, it's about his kids. And he doesn't do anything. Oh, shit. Zootopia's already out? Or does it come out this weekend? Now playing. When the fuck did it come out? Running Man. Holy shit. Running Man's not doing good. When did it come out? The 14th? Which was 2 weeks ago. Oh, buddy. That ain't making money. Rush Hour was the height of racial harmony. And look where we are now. Maybe Rush Hour will be the thing to bring us all back together. Maybe that was the problem. The problem was we stopped making Rush Hour films. Isn't that 18v18 mode coming out for Rival soon? Friday? Friday? Yeah. I already saw a post on Twitter saying it's like, they're gonna make my GPU just piss itself. Because you have like 18 people ulting at the same time. The ads actually made Running Man look cool. Sure. But that's the... I mean, I guess that's the point. How is Zootopia 2? Where is Zootopia 2? Why? Release date. Domestic, 26. Tomorrow. Oh, so these numbers are trickling in from Colombia. Okay. It's Furry Bait. I might be joining for that. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if it's just 18v18, if we could do that right. Watch. We already have 73 reviews. Zootopia 2 is pure delight, every bit as exciting and heartwarming and as imaginative as the Oscar-winning original, and maybe even funnier. I don't even think it was like worth the Oscar win, but that's me. If you can keep your mind simple, if you can keep your needs simple, you'll probably have a good enough time. Oh, look at this curmudgeon. Zootopia 2 uses the same formula as the first Zootopia movie. A rabbit and a fox team up to investigate a crime mystery involving bigotry against certain animals. This sequel is entertaining but needed more originality. Well, the thing I find stupid is that they're like freaking out about a snake. Like apparently lizards weren't part of Zootopia. And I'm like, why would a lot of these animals even be scared of them? For a lot of these animals, lizards are a food source. So it just starts kind of like making it fall apart when it's like, if the rabbit is teaming up with a fox, and you know, we have the predator-prey thing going on, and that's fine now, hunky-dory between mammals. There's a lot of mammals that eat reptiles. There's a lot of Florida animals. All the racial stuff was improving until like around 2010. It all started rapidly getting worse. Do you have a theory as to why? Like, what was the linchpin? What was... Well, I guess we can't point to any one thing. I think it's been like a bunch of stuff. Obama? That's what a lot of people say. It all came tumbling down. Speaking of bigotry, Kehu Kwan's Gary and Andy Samberg's underachieving rich kid Pox Pobert. What the fuck? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Directors Byron Howard and Jared Bush, the latter the new head of the studio, have made a sequel that not only justifies itself but arguably improves on its predecessor. Ooh, big words. Throws an endless stream of puns, sight gags, and new characters at the viewer to distract him from realizing that, at the film's core, it's a very weak and confusing story. Edward Douglas. Trayvon Martin and the other one, he stoked the racial tensions. Oh, that was back then, wasn't it? Then he did Intel Operation Against America to start all the woke shit to destroy Occupy Wall Street. I didn't know about that part. I didn't know he was trying to destroy Wall Street. That's oh, well, the Occupy movement of that, not destroy Wall Street. What a world. Disney has delivered one of its best animated features in years. Yeah, bet that. Oh, it's Grace. Grace Randolph. Where's Cozy? It's her favorite, his favorite girl. While not as good as the first film, this sequel is still a lot of fun thanks to a great mystery and some very funny jokes. Nick and Judy are still a great combo, although Nick's character is watered down a bit. But bring on Zootopia 3. Occupy Wall Street was getting people too united, then suddenly all the woke stuff appeared and destroyed it from the inside out. Yeah. I can see a bunch of people, like, you got people together with, it was class warfare, and that's the thing that always is the problem, but people keep distracting us with everything else. The class warfare is something that everyone can really rally about. Like, hey, those people who run our entire lives, politicians, the rich, so on, they have more money than I will ever see in my entire life. Hey, how about we stop listening to them? And those powers that be, the rich fucks, went, oh no. It went from the super rich are the problem to saying that saying you can't talk if you're white or straight and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, then it fell completely apart when they started putting in the identity politics side of things. It wasn't just rich and poor, it was rich and white and everyone else. Or just like white and everyone else. And I was like, wait, there are poor white people too. Not every white person is rich. But then, of course, once that seed was planted, that was it. It was game over. Everyone played victim. Everyone went to their corners and beat the shit out of each other. That's sad. It's the kind of movie you put on an iPad to keep the children quiet on a long plane or train journey. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but the heart and soul are lacking. Zootopia 2 comes on strong, too strong. It seeks to bowl the audience over with noise, velocity, and an insistent tone that frankly winds up being kind of irritating. Hey, Hoss. Speaking of rich versus poor, did you hear about what Pokimane did? She bought herself an engagement ring? Did I catch that right? I mean, I was glancing at it and went, like, it just kind of washed over me. I didn't want to engage because my brain was trying to protect itself from the stupid. But I think that's what I got out of it. Did she really buy herself an engagement ring? For like no reason? Oh god. Pokimane. Oh god. What? Why? Why did she do it? Which time? Self-proposal. Times of India. What? There we go. Yahoo. Thank you, Yahoo. I think Yahoo is an underrated search engine now. She hates the rich so much, but is so far removed from reality, she listened to chat and bought herself one. She is the rich. Dude, she's 3 of the rich. One of the things I can't fucking stand are people that are rich that say to hate the rich. I can't stand that. Now, I'm hoping that they don't say, as a rich person, you should love the rich people. It's one thing to come to the understanding, but that's this... Excuse me. This self-hatred crap has really got to end. How can Hassan Piker stand there and be like, eat the rich, and he's got more money than any of us will ever see? Call people not wanting to buy 2-ounce bags of cookies for $8. Broke boys. Is she a fucking findom? Didn't she make her career off of being a findom? All right. Pokimane bought herself an engagement ring. Now the internet debates whether the move was empowering or embarrassing. We really gonna leave it up to the internet to decide this crap? What the fuck? Is that her name? Emane? The Canadian gaming streamer. She's a gaming streamer? When was the last time she played games? Better known as Pokimane, drew mixed reactions by getting herself an engagement ring. The Twitch personality said she decided to stop waiting for a proposal and just buy a ring for herself, after some of her fans encouraged her to do so. While some fans defended this choice, others deemed it cringe. Hey Dark Lord, opinion on spaghetti carbonara with a 1-to-1 sauce to cheese ratio. Motherfucker, that sounds good. Opinion, yes. Yes to that. Spaghetti carbonara with 1-to-1 cheese and sauce. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hassan is about to get into some big doo-doo. Soon TM, but faster. It's so good. Why wouldn't it be? What cheese? If it's a 1-to-1 sauce, okay, are we... Tomato sauce? Hopefully tomato sauce. It's carbonara, so it'd be a tomato sauce. What cheese? With Parmesan? 1-to-1. You get yourself like a really nice Parmigiano Reggiano, like an aged oh, buddy. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait until Thursday. I'm making mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. Like that might be all I eat. That's a lie, but it might be. Did you see crap that went down about Pokimane's cookies? No, the only thing I saw was what Newt Dude just said about the 2-ounce bags of cookies for $8. 16-month aged one. Ooh, buddy. That's good. That's good. Like 500 milliliters of sauce and 500 grams of Parmesan. It's just mac and cheese at that point, man. Adult mac and cheese is when you have enough pasta and cheese. Tomato sauce for carbonara? That doesn't sound right. Am I the one tripping? Am I messed up? Wait, hang on. I thought carbonara... Hang on. Carbonara. Is that... Wait. Fatty cured pork, hard cheese, egg, salt, black pepper. Oh, I guess it isn't. What am I thinking? It's like eggplant parmesan or something. My heart is a muscle and it must be trained. Love dub. Love dub. I maintain that cheese is not bad for you. Well, a lot of things aren't bad for you. In moderation. Even water can be bad for you. The price dripped is closer to 15 bucks. That's not good. It's so nutty in flavor. Nutty as in like crazy because it's so good. It's crazy good. On Monday, Pokimane posted a video on her TikTok account announcing she had bought herself an engagement ring. She explained that commenters on a previous video kept talking about a ring and saying, "Girl, just go get one for yourself." There is after all no rule that says a woman can only get one from a man. Yeah, there ain't nothing stopping you from going out and wasting your money. Nothing at all. She spotted a piece of jewelry she loved at Bulgari and commenced rationalizing the desired purchase. How much was it? How much was it? $12,000! The person that you are engaged to the most in your entire lifetime is your damn self, she said, so why shouldn't I get this ring for my damn self? The ring appears to be from the Bulgari Serpenti collection, with a one-coil overlapping white gold band studded with diamonds on every section. A similar ring retails for $12,000 on the jeweler's website. You know, when jewelry is so pretty you want to eat it, Pokimane asked her followers. Is that just me? Like, it's so delectable. She's dumb. Jesus. The only bad thing about cheese is the sodium because we're too lazy nowadays. Sorry I had to tell you about my guilty pleasure. No. That's a good one. I like that one. Well, then it's just a ring, not an engagement ring. She's engaged to herself. Wait, but if it's from herself, would it still be an engagement ring or just a ring? She's engaging. She's engaging herself. She went on to express how excited she is to buy her future husband his own engagement ring. You guys know how much I love gift giving. See, that wouldn't be a problem. That seems fine. Fine in comparison. Someone buying their own, like, it's cringe to be buying yourself the engagement ring, absolutely. But if she were to be like, okay, for my future husband, whoever that may be, I'll buy his ring now. Just to, like, flex because she has the money for it or whatever. But it's, I don't know. But at the same time, this is the argument that pops up where women will say that they want to have a man who can provide for them. Pokimane makes more money than most men. And yet, she would probably, maybe, let me not put words in her mouth. She could possibly be one of those women that would demand a man that makes more money than her. Which, that's hard to do. In which case, it's like, so you're both just rich bitches, so... I don't even have enough in my apartment in terms of stuff that would value $12,000. Seriously. I bet she would. Yeah, possibly. Oh god, does this have audio?
Myself. Okay, but you guys told me to. In the comments my last video, you guys kept talking about a ring. A lot of you were saying, girl, just go get one for yourself. So that's what I did. A ring at Bulgari that I just fell in love with. It felt like way too much to get for myself, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, I hope someday I actually get engaged. The person that you are engaged to the most in your entire lifetime is your damn self. So why shouldn't I get this ring for my damn self? So, this is me proposing to myself. Damn! Look at the gorgeous diamonds. And the packaging is beautiful, the way that it contrasts. You know when jewelry is so pretty, you want to eat it? Is that just me? Like, it's so delectable. Will I be with me for the rest of my life? Well, yes, I've no choice. But yes, I'm gonna have the opportunity to gift my husband the sickest engagement ring for men
that's
that there ever was, and I cannot wait. You guys know how much I love gift giving, and just that idea makes me
She loves gift giving, but she keeps demanding chat give her money.
So happy. Ooh.
Oh, thank God it's over. Shut up. Oh, God. How do you eat that much cheese before it goes bad? Challenge accepted. Okay, hear me out. You can spank kids, but can you do it to adults and not the fun kind of spanking for adults? You mean, like, just beatings? I have $400 worth of cheese, but that's another story. There's a good amount of cheese. I gotta see the comments on this one. We're getting there. We're getting there. My car is ain't even 12K. I don't think mine is either. Might be the first engagement ring for men. I don't think so. What if it's actually just an ad for a jewelry store? Fucking played. Immediately played. Yeah. In the TikTok comments, Pokimane's fans gushed over both the engagement ring and the act of a woman buying one for herself. Some framed it as a form of women's empowerment or a method of self-care. This is what I like about women empowerment. Yes, go get your own ring. A commitment to yourself. Not gonna lie, this is an amazing idea, even for women who are in a relationship or married. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Or I can't speak on it. I think it would be real weird if you were a man dating a woman, and she went off and got her own engagement ring without really talking to you. See, if it was an understanding of like, okay, you make more money than me, I want you to pick out the ring that you want. And then like they do some sort of thing where like she sends it to him and then he can pop the question whenever he's ready. Something like that. Like, people are weird. I can see that happening, at least. Some sort of understanding. But if your significant other actually went off on her own, didn't tell you anything, and went off and bought an engagement ring, And it was just like, oh, thank God. Anyway, I'm going to replace, like, when would that come up that wouldn't be completely awkward? You would, you know, try to engage with her, and then she's like, oh, that's nice, except I have my own engagement ring that's actually way better than that one. Like, it's emasculating as fuck. It's not about the ring. It's about what the ring means. For God's sake, he could have, like, he could do a, what's it called? Oh God. So I can take a drink now. Those blow pops. You know, the blow pop ring or whatever. Like, it doesn't need to actually be anything. It could be just the washer. It's about the symbolism. Symbolism. The symbolism. Oh. I wouldn't necessarily call it a beating, but whatever it is, she needs it. The drama would be less drama, like, if she didn't call it an engagement ring. What should she call it? Homie, you need to watch and react to some Shoe on Head videos. I've watched her videos. She had a new one that came out recently. She wants to talk about a new political ideology she made up called Shoesalism, I believe, was the last one. Yeah. She's got good stuff. She needs to stop with the bird hand, though. The bird. She can't stop. Just a fucking ring and no one would say anything. Yeah. But it's the flaunting thing. If she just said she bought herself a ring, no one would care. Absolutely. And honestly, I don't see anything about this ring that would have made it an engagement ring. Because maybe it's just me, but when you think about an engagement ring, what's the first thing that comes to your head? It's usually just like maybe a gold band with a big rock on it. You know, like a showcasing diamond that's the center of it. That feels like an engagement ring to me. That one had diamonds all over it that was like, so it's just a fancy ring. But I mean, it could be anything. Any ring could be anything for anyone, I guess. Promising that you'll take care of yourself. Wait a minute. Promising that you'll take care of yourself is huge. Self-care is the best care, to be honest. Make yourself happy as best as you can. Is being happy spending or pissing away like $12,000? You make me so comfortable in being single. Seriously, thank you. That sounds like a troll, honestly. A video about female dating strategies and the average male fantasy cracked me up. Yeah, having engagement rings with many diamonds is pretty normal. Well, I didn't know. You may not be at all surprised to learn that the tone over on X was rather different. On that platform, fellow streamer Keemstar deemed the video cringe via the account for his pop culture news show, Drama Alert. His fans dumped on Pokimane like they had a score to settle. Wait till she finds out she's the common denominator in every failed relationship. There we go. That's the good stuff. Holy cringe, how desperate do you have to be to post something like this? As the post spread, however, Pokimane fans struck back at Keemstar. Honestly, I think buying yourself an engagement ring is less cringe than getting engaged in your 40s to a girl you started dating when she was a college freshman. I don't know. The internet is chaotic, but we'll break down. Oh, is there no more comments? You comments? No one's talky about this? Yeah, that's pretty cringe, man. And this happened what, today? Yeah, today. Ugh. Disgusting. Where was I? All right, Zootopia. Hilarious, heartfelt, crowd pleaser, comedy. Less fresh. Zootopia 2 is a marvel of modern... Every time I see Marvel and I'm like, it's a Marvel movie. It's a marvel of modern animated storytelling, a family film that will have everyone in the family laughing, singing, in the case of the Earworm Zoo, sung by Shakira's Zootopian pop star Gazelle, and perhaps even crying together. No. Pass. Oh, hang on. Now it has verified ratings. this looks like a proper account name. One of the best written film noir movies since the first Zootopia. What? It was so good and funny. Definitely a recommend for parents to take the kiddos. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Waited years for this and literally the best sequel ever. Best sequel ever. Better than Terminator 2. Better than Aliens. Worth seeing with the whole family. Zootopia 2 is better than Wicked for Good. Like, you're just being flooded by 5-star reviews. This is so tough. Like, this is what pisses me off. Having a flood of just absolute 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. I rewatched Cyberpunk 2049 on Sunday. I liked it better this time than my original time watching. I don't remember hating it. Yeah. I need to rewatch it. Wake Up Dead Man. A Knives Out mystery. Is that already out? Detective Benoit Blanc sifts through a series of suspects when a Monsieur. I mean Blade Runner. Oh, yeah, you said Cyberpunk 2049. I saw it as Blade Runner when I read it. Yeah. This damn movie. Is it already out? Now playing. Is it? Holy shitballs. It did come out that last weekend. Holy shit. Okay. And it's already made $237 million. Of course it's going to make money. Damn musicals. Damn musicals. Now you see me, now you don't. Another one. Predator Badlands. 161. Falling. Rental Family. Was that the one? That's the one with Brendan Fraser. Kind of a smaller film. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. What's wrong with the Wicked movies? Why do the women turn into skeletons? I have no idea. But they've pointed out that both the two main actresses and even, what's her name? Yeah, like all the women in part of the show just get like fucking skeletal. That's not okay. Let's see what the critics say about it. Taking one last lap down the yellow brick road, Wicked for Good's darker tone and unhurried pacing sometimes get in the way, but this epic conclusion ultimately brings Elphaba and Glinda's story home in rousing fashion. So, pacing issues? Wicked for Good already had a difficult task of adapting the weaker second act of the musical, but despite an over 2-hour running time, everything is somehow both rushed and also drags the pacing to a slog. Michelle Yeoh, yeah, Michelle Yeoh, that's who it was. Thank you, Newt Dude. Under John M. Chu's flat direction, the strenuous second act outstays its fraudulent welcome, both politically overwrought and narratively slight. It's got some pacing issues, it sounds like. Underdeveloped, disappointing bore. Why is this franchise so popular? It's gonna be another one that's just like, well, people fucking pissed away money on it, so. Hamnet. It's a net made out of ham. What the hell? What the hell is this? Kiefer Sutherland and Rebel Wilson. What is this?
What's next?
People don't want to hire you.
Who cares?
There is one thing, theater in England.
You're late.
We've only got a few days to get this show on the road.
What is this, a low-rent production of Cats? Somebody call me a car!
You're a car.
How's my favorite ex-wife?
You're literally first in line for Worst Parent of the Year award.
Merry Christmas!
Mum says you're in England.
That's right, governor.
Don't do the accent.
You have seen it twice in the last 2 years.
I'm working.
Well, you care about it yourself.
What?
You keep trying to run away.
Just imagine.
This is, I'm just like gone. My brain is gone. I'm like, it's leaking out my fucking ears.
Her looking at you, putting massive smiles on everyone's faces.
I want to do this play because of you. Me little mucker.
Dad!
All I have to do is get my head in the character.
Action.
Don't cry, Cinderella. Things will get better.
Is this like a Hallmark movie? I already hate it. This is like it's a Hallmark movie they put in theaters.
You're really good, Dad.
You are a lifesaver. Oh. This is the best time I've ever had, and it's because of you.
It's time to get into costume.
Showtime. Life isn't gonna go the way you want it.
That's humiliating.
Rebel Wilson looks so much different after she lost so much weight.
You just have to
Good for
embrace
her.
it for all its unpredictability with everything you've got.
Silence! I've had quite enough of this nonsense.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, yes, I have. Enough!
I can't even tell this guy. Whatever. Goodbye. What the fuck?
What the hell are you doing?
Ozempic? No! No, she lost the weight before Ozempic. I was just about to say. She lost the weight because she wanted to have a baby. So she just, I think, hope it was before Ozempic. I hope she didn't take Ozempic and just did it the old-fashioned way of just eat less, move more, eat properly, healthy, nutrition, all that.
Hello there.
I don't know if she actually ended up having a baby or not. I don't know what happened after that, but clearly she's kept the weight off. She's not nearly as large as she used to be. But I was just about to mention, hey Cozy, I was just about to mention that she lost weight, and it seemed like after she lost weight, she got less roles. That tends to happen with people who are like larger actors, larger comedic actors, is because they're looking for that. No, we want fatty funny. We want funny fatty. And now you're no longer fatty, so that means you're no longer funny. So they do stuff like that. But now that the Ozempic train has come into town, everyone's taking it. Fucking Amy Schumer is thin now, and there's an article I saw the other day that was saying she was going online. Isn't she a lawyer? Rebel Wilson? I don't know. But Amy Schumer has gone online and like removed all the pictures of her when she was heavier or something like that. And it's like, well, the internet's forever, first off. So, also hello, Raw Dog. How are you? And hello, Cozy. You need to take a Ozempic. I would recommend against it. It is not a magic pill. It'll probably cause problems. I can't wait. This is another kind of like experimental type drug that wasn't meant for this. It was meant for people who had diabetes, I think. And then in another 10 years' time, we're going to find a bunch of people who abuse the crap out of Ozempic are going to have all sorts of health issues, and they're like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Before Ozempic, losing weight was bad because it's fat-phobic. Correct. Once Ozempic made it popular to lose weight and easy, oh, you just go buy it off the shelf. Then being thin became popular again. Funny how that works. I'm good, how are you? Resting on new neck pillow blissfully. When did you pick that up, by the way? And was your new neck pillow, did it mount to your chair, or did you just like wrap it around your head? But either way, I'm doing well. Tomorrow should be a short day, and hopefully I can get some odds and ends done before Thanksgiving. And we have Thursday and Friday, and guess what? New Marvel Rivals content coming out. More Space Marine content coming out. So we got some good stuff ahead of us. Also, I have to Christmas shop. Watch Pluribus. Pluribus? Is that the Apple TV one from the guy who did Breaking Bad? The only problem is I don't have Apple TV. I think taking Ozempic in proper doses is probably mostly okay, but the problem is people are unsatisfied with the weight loss speed and ask for a higher dosage, and the doctors give it to them. Well, the doctor... Okay, first off, those people are stupid, because you're already losing weight at a heightened percentage than if you didn't use Ozempic, and those doctors are stupid for giving in to their stupid patients. These people deserve what they get. I ordered it Sunday, and it showed up like 15 minutes before I got home. Real late. I feel bad for those drivers. It's odd. Yeah, and sometimes it's like, I would have said to not do that. I don't need it immediately. Sometimes I'll order something on Amazon. Be like, oh yeah, it'll be there tomorrow, 6 a.m. I'm like, no. No. I'm not going to be the one responsible for some sleep-deprived delivery driver having to come to my house. Just make it normal, whatever it is. No one needs anything at 6 a.m. Except that one time I needed to order like a router. Probably would have liked that at 6 a.m. Pluribus News show created by Vince Gilligan. Good stuff. I'm still working through X-Files. And $600 worth of Thanks Gooving Foodie. Thanks Goobers. Thanks Gobbles. And it mounts to the chair. It's got a snapping bracket and wraps around the back of your neck when you lean into it. You mean it traps you? You just lean back. I mostly blame the doctors. Yeah, but you know, the patient's always right. Stupid patient that will write complaints, so have at them. Yeah. Although, I'm looking at this point in time, there's plenty of doctors that I think should be sued for malpractice for all sorts of other things. So they're just kind of doing whatever. I do, make the wages work. Deliver my stuff at 5 a.m. What are you even ordering at 5 a.m.? By the way, they made a sequel to Sisu, apparently. The Thing with Feathers. Not doing very well, are you? What is this? Following the death of his wife, a young father's hold on reality crumbles and a strange presence begins to stalk him from the shadowy recesses of the apartment he shares with his 2 young sons. A man-like crow, seemingly brought to life from the father's work as an illustrator, is about to become a very real part of their lives, ultimately guiding them towards the new shape their family must take. Couldn't I just watch The Crow? Hey, Giba, how are you? We're talking some new movies and stuff. We already covered Pokimane buying herself a engagement ring for some odd reason. Suspected to be at the cost of $12,000. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes, my itchy. Yeah, Pokimane possibly bought herself a $12,000 engagement ring for herself. That's the thing. The snapping bracket is in the back. Oh, not the front. It's like a big plush hug for your neck. I think the straps need tightening, but I'm loving how it feels. Hey, yeah, that's glad. I'm glad for you. So that way it helps your neck and doesn't have any neck issues or head issues. Transformers. That's what you're ordering? You're ordering Transformers. Medical errors is the 3rd leading cause of death in America. Source? Source? My brain! My source is that I made it the fuck up. Hang on. Let me see. Leading cause of death in America? Let me see. If I can spell. America. La 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 America. La 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 America. Leading causes of death in the United States based on 2024 data are heart disease, cancer, and unintentional injuries. Leading cause... It's got to... Oh, yeah. How high are medical errors cause of death in America? Well, this one says medical error, well, this is dated 2021. Medical error is not the 3rd leading cause of death. Medical errors are estimated to be the 3rd leading cause of death in the United States, with studies suggesting over 250,000 deaths annually due to preventable medical mistakes. This figure, derived from a Johns Hopkins study analyzing hospital data over 8 years, indicates that medical errors account for approximately 9.5% of all annual deaths in the country. However, estimates vary significantly, with some studies reporting as many as 440,000 deaths per year, while others cite lower numbers around 195,000. The discrepancy arises because death certificates typically do not record medical errors as a cause of death, relying instead on billing codes that classify deaths by disease, injury, or condition, thereby undercounting the true toll. Well, that's kind of cheeky now, isn't it? So you could say that medical errors could be the 3rd highest, or 3rd leading cause of death in the United States, but there's not really much way to track it because they don't want to track it because that would sound awful. So we're going to go with a big ol' maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? Mayhaps? A lot of people not liking this one. Poltergeist style climax. Grief and despair. It's a demon. Well, no wonder it's like a middling film. Jay Kelly, Oscar bait. Hence why the critics love it and the audience is meh. This is weird. But again, with all these films, like, are they making money? Is anyone making money? How much did Tron Ares make? Oh, buddy. Let's just put that one away, shall we? Nuremberg. Oh, boy. Nuremberg didn't make a lot of money. Holy shit. These Oscar bait films are just crap. Is Stargate on your docket for today? No. Should it be? The fact that they're bringing it back with Amazon? I mean, it being a continuation is what's got me going like, what? Interesting. If it was a reboot, I would be much more scared. Because as a reboot, they would basically just be like, oh, right, well, the only thing that we share with the Stargate series is that there's a Stargate. You know, that would be, like, that would be it. Even the Stargate, they would probably, like, screw up somehow. Open up your iris and get ready to dial up some chevrons, because Amazon MGM Studios is working on a new Prime Video series based on the Stargate franchise. Martin Gero, who worked on Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, and Stargate Universe, will serve as showrunner. I'm beyond thrilled that Amazon MGM Studios has entrusted me with guiding this incredible franchise into its next phase, he said in a statement in a news release. For those who've kept the gate active through conventions, rewatches, and unwavering faith, this one's for you. And for those that are new to our world, I promise you're in for something extraordinary. Oh, there's the announcement.
You guys ready?
Yeah, okay, great. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome everyone. We have big Stargate news to talk about today. My name is Derek.
It's 6 minutes long. Original creative continuation. Amazon supposedly hands off. They launched the announcement with fan community. What the fuck is Ark Raiders, and why do I keep seeing this everywhere? It's Escape from Tarkov, but good. Raw Dog plays it. Raw Dog and Green play it a lot. So it's kind of like a looter, massive online player thing where you can like communicate with other people and say if you're friendly or not and that type of thing. Doom Dark Ages is $35 right now on Steam. Might just pick that up. I need to check a lot of things. I know a lot of my stuff is on sale. Ew. You're ew. You raid some arcs. The end. The Stargate franchise dates back to Roland Emmerich's 1994 film Stargate, about the U.S. Air Force using a wormhole-generating device dug up in Egypt to travel to another planet, there to discover that the Stargate belonged to a race of parasitic aliens who pretended to be ancient Egyptian gods in order to capture humans to use as hosts and slaves. Stargate SG-1 launched 3 years later as a Showtime TV show that eventually migrated to the Sci-Fi Channel, chronicling the continued efforts by the U.S. military to use the Stargate to explore other worlds and to protect the Earth from alien threats. Over the course of 10 seasons, a pair of direct-to-DVD films, and 2 spin-off series, Stargate would come to rival Star Trek as a science fiction mainstay during the 90s and the aughts. With Paramount Plus using Star Trek as one of the primary draws for its streaming service, it makes a lot of sense for Prime Video to revive Stargate, which hasn't had a live-action show since 2011. Woof. Oh, Ark Raiders, I don't like how addicted I am to it. You know, you can fix that. I can stop anytime I want. Or I can buy Red Dead 1 with Undead Nightmare for $25 right now on stream. Hey, that's a good deal. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also about Egyptians enslaving humans. It's time to duel. Wait, what? Chrono Trigger? Stargate was always more grounded series than Star Trek since it's set in modern day, and the humans are almost always facing threats that are far more technologically advanced. Its characters also have to contend with military hierarchy in other countries with their own competing plans for dealing with aliens. While Star Trek has sometimes struggled with what it means to be utopian in a dark world, new geopolitical tensions provide rich material for Stargate. Oh my god, people are hungry for good Stargate Trek type shows. Star Trek is practically dead with all of its bullshit that it's got going on, so it would be nice if we could focus on a Stargate type show. My curiosity about it, though, they talk about how it's in modern day. If we're doing a continuation off of the existing Stargate, there was a lot of technologies that they were able to pull from their adventures that built upon. They built starships. They built starships that were able to travel in outer space. That was back when. Are we picking up exactly when Stargate left off? Or are we going down the road a bit for a bit more? Because, like, when we have more things, we'd have more ships. We'd have more things. But then it wouldn't be modern day anymore. It would be some sort of parallel modern. Star Trek is also socialist propaganda. Starship Troopers animation is the best Star TV show. What? I mean, Rico's Roughnecks? Or Roughnecks, whatever the show was. It was like a CG version of Starship Troopers. It's going to be modern day, I bet. Nah, government just never let the public have any of that tech. Right, I mean, the government didn't let the public have it, but the government should still be like, hey, we need more. Like, the government's always about more. So if they build a ship, they're going to want another ship. Then they're going to want another ship. We didn't stop at one aircraft carrier. We built multiple aircraft carriers. Because fuck them, that's why. So I can see them being like, oh yeah, we have an entire fleet of ships now. Because we don't want to get fucked by aliens. No clapping alien cheeks. I'm excited to see what the series could do with a budget that doesn't require every alien planet to look like Vancouver, but hopefully Garrow will keep the elements that made Stargate great. Its villains were terrifying. The Goa'uld had the power to turn friends and loved ones into enemies. The Replicators were an out-of-control nanotechnology swarm, and the Ashen killed with kindness and patience. I think I remember them. The studio hasn't revealed any details on the plot, but promises it's not a reboot. Jiro has also promised it will be accessible for viewers with no familiarity with the franchise and could even appeal to people who are not generally science fiction fans. Fuck. We're done. It's over. Appeal to a wider audience bullshit. They're gonna make it into some sort of like drama that's like, where's the fucking sci-fi in my sci-fi movie? Well, it's not particularly sci-fi because we're trying to get that audience over there. We're doomed! They did have 3 starships at the end of SG-1. Yes, but more, though. The government let us use night vision after recovering it from Roswell. I just did a game changer. I pulled the lever on my seat to angle it back. Freaking comfort, man. What kind of seat do you even have? Why is this like a sudden... You're making it sound like you've never sat in this chair before in your life. Like, oh my god, what's all these windows? I have so much stuff I can do. Also, hello, Dan. The studio hasn't revealed any details on the plot, but promises it's not a reboot. I said this already. That seems like a tricky balance to strike with the devoted fans who are eager to see more of the franchise's rich mythology, but if the writers can pull it off, it could be the start of an epic new adventure. If. Maybe. When. They justified that by saying it takes place on normal Earth, and then you have all the sci-fi stuff going on through the gate and having sci-fi on other planets. Sure. How high are you? When I was younger, I was really into Farscape, and when Ben Browder and Claudia Black got picked up as SG-1's characters, I migrated as well and really got into the show. So I'm glad to see it's coming back. Stargate Universe would have been a depressing way to leave the franchise. I usually rewatched it while... I actually rewatched it a while back, and the show holds up pretty well if you don't mind the very obvious low budgets and every sci-fi and fantasy show had to deal with it back then. Hang on. Oh. Hopefully with how far technology has come, we can get some great TV from this new series. I just hope they don't try to ape any existing sci-fi show with it. So, Stargate was always like its own thing. Then Stargate Universe came out, and then they tried to ape Battlestar Galactica. Tried to make it gritty and really drama. And I wonder what's the big sci-fi show now? I mean, there's really not, but like Expanse? Expanse might have been the last big sci-fi show to come out. Are they going to make it like that? No, Stargate should be Stargate. That's why we like it. This chair is not at all built with any support, so I've been adding all these parts for my lower back, seat, feet, and now neck to make it far nicer. I didn't pay anything for the chair. Eventually, you're just going to be just, like, not moving, and you're going to have all your, like, you're going to, like, have a mouse and keyboard, like, right here, so you hardly have to move, and you're just, like... Or maybe you could just use your eyes. Pluribus is the next big sci-fi series. It doesn't seem sci-fi, though. It feels more like psychological drama. Putting all my chips on the middle right now. Right down the center. Where the hell was I? I was at a thing. What was I doing? Oh, Rush Hour. No. Oh, just one chip. Only Stargate I've ever seen was the first movie. You should watch Stargate SG-1. Stargate SG-1 and Atlantis are really good. I debated setting up a keyboard on my bed for Rogue Trader nights. Love you guys, but your turn-taking strategies put me to sleep. Okay, shut up. Mister, all I do is shoot one guy and that's it. You need to be able to lean forward and look at the screen so you can read all of Cabela's, like, flavor text on every single move she has. After you left, Green and I were, like, scouring her abilities, being like, what the fuck is this? Rereading it, rereading it, rereading it. Read it again, read it again, read it again, read it again. You've watched more than me. I haven't seen anything Stargate. Motherfucker! Get your ass to Stargate. It's good stuff. When does Stranger Things come out? Yeah. What day? Who? Could you give me a release date? December 25th. I guess so. Stargate. You know what show was really good? Defiance. It sounds relatively familiar. I have the first movie in SG-1, just hadn't gotten around to it. Get to it! Get to it! Definitely start with the original movie and then SG-1. Correct. Yeah. They change up the characters a little bit. They make, because it's Kurt Russell as Jack O'Neill in the movie, and then Richard Dean Anderson as Jack O'Neill in the show, and Jeffrey Dean Anderson? That's not it. Why is his name wrong? Why is his name wrong? It's not Jeffrey Dean Anderson. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Richard Dean Anderson. Richard Dean Anderson plays the role much more comedic. So that's a bit of a change. They're still making Stranger Things. It's the last season. It's being divided up into 2 parts. The first part will be dropping in December, and then the next part, like, New Year's. So it's like it drops it, gives you a week, and then drops it again. And that'll be it. This is supposed to be the last season. I'm sure they'll have spin-off. Like, there's no way they could just be like nothing, because this is their big thing. I haven't seen a single episode of Stranger Things. The first season is still very solid. After that, it gets... I mean, the second one's okay, and then it's just like diminishing returns. It gets wobbly. It's a 3-parter? I thought it was a 2-parter. New episodes released on Thanksgiving. Then Christmas. What the fuck? Then why does it say... Okay. 3-parter. I could have sworn there was one newer. Yeah, okay. Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. And each episode is going to be like an hour long. Each one's going to be like a mini movie because they dumped so much stuff into it. At this point, I feel a lot of people are going to watch it just from sunken cost fallacy. Maybe not fallacy, but sunken cost type stuff. You watched all the other ones, you had a good time, may as well finish it off. And if you already have Netflix, then there you go. Let's do a real life version of AIDS. Wait. Ads. Ads. In 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes, warm up to it. Make yourself ready. Get the lube. Lube for ads. Bride Hard? What the fuck is Bride Hard?
I look like the dancing girl emoji.
You guys, tonight is gonna be the best bachelorette party ever.
Are we back? What happened? Hello? Hello? We back? That was weird. Yeah, I just got the ding. OBS was like, you're dead. Get out of here. And then it came right back. So. Hello. We're back. Strange. In 2 minutes there were going to be ads, correct. Yeah, my sister said season 1 was solid. All I need to break NNN. Might 9 isn't blowing us out of the water like Vox Machina did. Oh, did it already come? Did that come out too? I didn't even know. I'm so behind. That's how I felt about Game of Thrones. Hey, hot dog. Even though the ending sucked. Yeah. Rebel Wilson equals instant pass. It's unfortunate. What? Dead air? Streams back? It's not dead air. I'm talking right now, dipshit. Refresh. Yeah, it crashed for a sec. I'm well aware it crashed. I was here too. I saw it too. Oh my god. Refresh the fucking stream, Cozy. You dillhole. He needs to refresh. He can't hear you say refresh. Then he can go fuck himself. Jeez. Oh, Lord. Wait, what? What the fuck? I look over, like, the view count. Now it's up to 16. What the fuck just happened? You're absolutely right, though. If he can't hear me, then it's like dead air. But it's like, if you looked, you could see me yapping. I didn't stop yapping. This is why we should never play female-centric movies. Oh, because of Rebel Wilson? I didn't refresh it. Refreshed itself. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like it just popped out, popped in. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Not seeing it. I had to refresh. Well, there you go. Refresh, 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 refresh. That's enough of that, I guess. And then refreshed a while ago. I'm just fucking with you. I stopped. I'm ignoring you now. Let's go sit in the back. You're less than helpful. It's gonna be interesting though if Wicked is gonna be the big movie. I guess it's gonna be the big movie until like Avatar comes out. If Avatar comes back, Avatar comes out like next month, I think. Is that? Hang on. How much did the other Avatar movies make? I remember walking out of the theater for the second Avatar movie, looking at my friends, and we're like, "Is that really gonna make a lot of fucking money? I don't know." Made $2.3 billion, man. How? First one made what? 2.9. I wonder if this is gonna crater. This would be like 2. Fire and Ash comes out December 19th. That's going to be the big movie to end the year. That'll be the biggest movie of the year. To end the year. Something like that. Look at these movie posters. Like that, this movie poster looks like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then this one's like, ah, yes, that's different. And then this one's like, oh, it's a Marvel movie now. Put all the heads on the poster. Oh, goody. My whole family's going out to watch Avatar 3. It's the thing to do. You're home for Christmas. You'll have family. There's something. Okay, it's something to see that's relatively inoffensive. Fun fact: they're adding Avatar to Sonic Racing Crossworlds in 2026. Why? That game is turning into Fortnite. Where did that $9 billion come from? Doesn't the first say $2 billion as well? The first was 2.9. 2009, $2.9 billion with a B. And that was over international. Domestic, it only made 785. So, like, all the international stuff. So maybe they really liked it in China. Or something. No, not China. I think it was just everything. It made a lot of money all over the damn place. Yes, and I love it. Your SpongeBobs and your Pac-Mans. Most showings, the seats are filled in my area. Already? For Avatar? 2.9. I didn't hear you right. My bad. No, yeah, no problem. No problem. And then the sequel is $2.3 billion. So it did go down, but it's making over $2 billion. The other one almost made $3 billion, but still, I think any movie would be able, like, they would count themselves lucky if they made $1 billion. C for Avatar 3. Happy you got the middle seats. Fuck. I don't want to have to. And there's like Avatar 4, Avatar 5. Just putting those in there too. So nuts. I just don't feel a huge, like, urge to see most movies. All the movies I wanted to see are kind of done. Oh, look. The Mighty Nine. So you're telling me The Mighty Nine is already, it's out and available on Amazon? Oh, right, they did a Scrubs teaser. The first Avatar was basically Dances with Wolves with aliens. Great CGI and production values, though. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, but it's like it lacks the substance. 3 episodes out, new ones on Wednesdays. Oh, that means I'm not watching it until it's done. That's how it works. Also, Colonel Quaritch was the good guy, correct. I remember for the longest time I just called him Colonel Badass. What time is it? How long have I been going? Well, thankfully it didn't reset my stream, so I didn't have to worry about what time I've been going on for. I've been going for over an hour. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh. So, Windows 11 has decided to be an absolute dickmonger. A monger of dicks. So now I'm like seriously considering going with Linux with my next build or whatever thing I go with next. What I can try to do is I have a laptop that has some M2 slots in it. I was going to put an M2 slot, an M2 drive in it, install Linux on that, Linux Mint, and then just ride that for a bit, use that as like a main driver and see like how it works and how well it is. So far, the little pokes I've done in a virtual machine are great, but it needs to be like a formal install to make sure it like sticks. I want to run it like it's an actual machine and see what happens, because I'm not going to take a chance on like a, you know, over $1,000 system. More than that, if the RAM prices keep staying high, fucking RAMs. I'm still running Windows 10. Yeah, same. There is a little workaround you can use with the PowerShell that will extend support for Windows 10 for another 3 years. Support your local cheese man, starring James Garner. Again, wouldn't mind the ads if I didn't get the same 5 ads over and over. I've seen the same stupid Spanglish DoorDash ad, and I'm done with it. If commercials were still half as entertaining as they were before, I wouldn't be complaining. Agreed. Agreed. Not only should the commercials be good, they should be applicable, like relevant. Show me a commercial for Taco Bell. Are you really gonna fight me on this? Show me a picture. Show me a. Good God. Show me a commercial for Taco Bell. Show me a commercial for a lot of food places. Doesn't really matter. All right. So I was gonna look through like just the top of the best Linux distros. Ubuntu is still pretty top up there. Best Linux distros for beginners if you're going off of a Windows system. So for those users, I recommend Zorin. So this one comes around a lot. Ubuntu-based desktop distribution focused on familiarity and polish. Key features include an intuitive installer, Windows-like and Mac OS-like desktop layouts, Zorin appearance for quick UI tweaks, built-in software store, broad hardware support, Zorin Connect for phone integration, and sensible defaults that work well on older PCs. And that's the other thing with these Linux distros. Now they've had more software stores that are in them, which I never knew that was before. A lot of times it was just like, okay, if I was going to install something on Windows, I would go to the internet, look up the site that has it on there, download the packet that would install it, and then just run it. That's what you would need to do. On Linux, you can go to their store and see if it's in there. If it's not, you can go to the site, pull it from there, and then you'd have to go through the terminal in order to run it. A lot more steps, a lot more complication. And that's the thing, it's like, hey, you want me to use Linux, make it like Windows, where I just have to click a thing. Yes, I understand the concept of around putting things in the command line or in the terminal, as they call it in Linux, to unlock something or give it admin access and do all that stuff. I get it. I've done it. I'm tired. I want to save time. It's why I don't go to Linux immediately. It's why a lot of people don't go to Linux immediately. If you're going to sit on your high horse and say that you're so much better because, oh yes, I understand, you have to go through the terminal in order to do it. That's so much better than Windows. Yeah, where you can just click on it and be done with it. The Geico ads are the king of decent advertisements, along with State Farm. I miss the caveman Geico ads. Have you seen the weird, partially AI Truvago ads? I think so. It looks really, it looks too bright. There's something that's making my eyes go, I don't like this. Then again, Farmers Insurance also got J.K. Simmons for most of them, too. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Waiting on Steve to get sponsored to do a plug. Who do you think I would be sponsored by? Cheese. The state of Wisconsin. I don't know if Gamer Subs would sponsor me. I don't feel like I'm that large of a channel for Gamer Subs to weigh in. Which ones aren't going down the path of inserting woke junk into my computer? Linux. Linux is the privacy. It is the way to go. It's just frustrating that it's like, well, everything's got to be more work. Oh, you don't want to get booty tickled? Well, then you have to do all this work to protect your butthole. That's what you got to do. Maybe a type of cheese? Wisconsin cheese. Cracker Barrel cheese. The fuck is Linux? It's an operating system, sir. Linux is what your Android. Any smartphone, if you have it, well, even an Apple phone uses a Linux operating system backend. But yeah, it's what your Android device is running. Sorry, my leg itches. A cheese sponsor would be cool. Oh my god, just me eating string cheese the whole stream. Stream cheese. Ah! Nobody's gonna get that. Saginaw cheese? Cheese. It's good. Saginaw. Hang on. Saginaw cheese. Oh, that's a deep cut. If it it's gonna take me a bit. No, bro. So many distros are going woke. Are they really? Define that. Define what does it mean to go woke as a distro? I use Windows because it's idiot-proof. Look at you. Look at you thinking Windows is idiot-proof. No. Windows isn't idiot-proof. Windows is the idiot. What's Android? Sir, you have a smartphone. It's the operating system. Go sit in the back. Ubuntu, a complete desktop Linux operating system freely available with the largest community support of any distro. Ubuntu offers beginner-friendly download page with large text highlighting and most important things for new users such as system requirements, a live USB guide, and how to switch from Windows or Mac. I was thinking Ubuntu too, but Linux Mint seems to be a big one. Pop! OS. Look at that one. Me have this Apple phone, you peasant. The organization behind it openly pushing for woke shit and calling conservatives Nazis. That must be purged. Really? Okay. I didn't know they were doing that. I guess you're the guy tech support hotline tells to turn off and on the computer. Pop! OS, another Ubuntu-based Linux distribution featuring a custom GNOME desktop. System 76, a Linux computer retailer, develops this Linux distro. Pop! OS makes this list because they have gone out of their way to ensure that this distro is beginner-friendly by offering hundreds of informative videos and a growing list of help articles. Then Linux Mint, a Ubuntu-based distribution whose goal is to provide a complete, out-of-the-box experience by including browser plugins, media codecs, support for DVD playback, Java, and other components. It also adds custom desktop options and menus, several unique configuration tools, and a web-based package installation interface. Linux Mint is compatible with Ubuntu software repositories. One of the things I immediately found when I was working around with Linux Mint was the fact that you could change so much. You want to move your taskbar from being at the bottom of your screen, like in most Windows, to any side, the left side, the right side, the top. You can even have it still be at the bottom and add another one if you want to do. Like, there's so much customization that you can do with Linux that you can't do with Windows. And now I'm starting to sound like a Linux bro over it. It's like, you can do so much. But it's the concept of, like, why are you locking me out of shit I should already be able to control? Why are you, one, charging me money for it? Like, it's over $100 for an operating system, a Windows operating system, which will only go up as it goes on. And Linux is free. So that's a huge, huge help. And I guess that's kind of the thing. You're not paying for the operating system, so are you willing to put forth the effort to learn it or the effort to work on it because it's doing it for free? But the problem is, we're paying money for Windows a lot of times, but Windows is like making problems. It's updating things and breaking things. Like, every single day, Windows has some other bullshit going on with it that makes me flip my shit. Like, what was one that was recent? Notepad adds tables and more AI, leaving users asking who wanted this. Adding tables to Notepad. Notepad was just supposed to be about little notes. If you wanted oh my god, tables, then you'd run Excel, not Notepad. Another thing was Windows 11 24H2 bug, crashes Explorer and Start menu. Just like so much shit. Or its file system is like really fucking sluggish and wrong. It just doesn't work right. And it just doesn't feel like Windows or Microsoft is pulling their head out of their ass and be like, hey, how about this? How about we release an operating system that works and then we just clean it up? Instead of adding all these features, we just make it work better and then secure it with security features. But they don't want to do that. They want to keep, we got to be on the cutting edge. We got to keep doing stuff good. Pop. We got to beat the AI war. We got to win the AI war. But all they do is just end up breaking shit constantly. I hung up on those since there's an Indian accent at the other end, and I think it's a scam. I've never paid for Windows. Fuck Bill Gates. I can't argue with that in the slightest. But part of me just kind of like, I work in tech. I've messed around with Linux. I may as well have a Linux operating system and go all in on that. And then I won't have to worry. Like, so many posts online say once I went to Linux, I never looked back. It was not a problem. Boom, done. It's a bit of a learning curve, but then you're done. Linux distros for experienced users. Following distros are very similar to those above, however, the default install does not include as much bloat. This requires a bit more customization and research. This shouldn't be difficult or frustrating, but instead satisfying. So you got Fedora. Upstream stores. Free open source licensed software packages aim to be the leading edge of technologies while working closely with upstream communities. Debian, OpenSUSE, I remember that. Make OpenSUSE the most accessible Linux for anyone to obtain and most widely used distribution. Solus, CatchyOS. And then best Linux distro for experts. Arch Linux. Targeted at competent Linux users. See, and the thing is, I'm just like, it uses Pacman, its homegrown package manager. It just gets overwhelming. There's so many distros to choose from. Which one should I go with? Which one would be good for me? I don't really consider myself amateur when it comes to technology, but I don't want to get overwhelmed on something that I just want to work. I just want my desktop to work. I don't want to have to work at making my desktop work. Arch is very overwhelming. That's what it seems like from a lot of these. Gen 2. I remember hearing about Gen 2. When I was interested. Slackware, I haven't heard. Void Linux. Kali Linux I used in school. That one's more for cybersecurity. Debian-based rolling distribution specifically designed for pen testing, security auditing, and digital forensics. Includes a comprehensive suite of tools for cybersecurity experts and ethical hackers, and its rolling release model ensures the latest software is always available. But that's more like what I would use if I wanted to go to work, not something I wanted to use if I'm booting up OBS or playing a Steam game or something like that. Yeah, about Kali Linux as a daily distro. Kali Linux by default will install with a single root user not recommended. Just crossed out. Update. Kali Linux now defaults to non-root install. As such, I've moved this distro up from the bonus section, as this setup has always been one of my favorites. Now Kali just made the non-root install process default. Kudos to them. If you're installing Kali for pen testing, then see their website. However, if you would like an alternate install that does not install now by default, does not install pen testing tools. Try this custom install without root for rolling release Debian managed by Kali. Then bonus unique list distros. There's just so many. If I were going to use Linux, I would use either Zorin or Fedora. You're not going to think not Linux Mint, hot dog? Fedora seems like it might be. Like, again, if only it was as simple as how they make it with Windows. Windows is like you have the newest version of Windows, then you have like Home, Pro, and Enterprise. Like those are your different versions of Windows. That's it. And each one works the exact same. It just has a different it gives you different abilities, which sometimes Linux, it's all over the place. But I'm getting kind of sick and tired of Windows, so I just gotta kind of work on something else. But my only way of doing that would be to load up a operating system onto an actual laptop, work on my laptop, and make it my test. You know, I put in a hard drive. I can pick up a 2 terabyte M2 drive, slap that into my mother laptop, this Alienware laptop that I have, and then just run it as like a normal thing. I'll install Discord, I'll install Steam, I'll try to play a game on it, I'll install OBS, and I'm not going to use it for like a live stream or anything, but I'm going to try to act like, okay, if this was my main system, what do I need it to do? I install VLC player and watch a video on it, something like that. Browse the internet, do all sorts of stuff like I would normally do on a desktop on that, and see where I get and how it works. For the most part, I think it operates mostly like Windows, but it's just got some weird little quirks. Yeah. The interesting bit will be trying to get things like GOG on it, or what is the other thing I have? Let me see on the desktop here. Hang on. There's the EA launcher. EA Origin, I think, was their launcher. They have their own thing. Vortex for mods. I think that's kind of the big thing I have there. But other than that, like I think I have most of this stuff already taken care of. You'd have to check your games. Absolutely. And I would run since this laptop isn't like a high-end laptop, I'd run something like really bare bones on it, really low end, but I just wanted to run something to make sure it runs. But yeah, it for the most part, whenever I run something on Steam, like I install it, run it. Like I want that experience that I have on Windows with Linux. That's what I want. I'm not here to pat myself on the back and run my mouth at how great I am at Linux and how better I am than everyone else because I know how to use Linux. No, I don't want to do that. I'm tired. I just want shit to work. I got stuff to do. Steam Machine. We're still wondering about what the prices of the Steam Machine are going to be. A lot of apps have Linux workarounds. That's what it looks like. And people are very much open to explaining those workarounds. That's the good part. So, I'm excited, but I'm also very frightened. Memory shortage chuck a grenade into PC and console production, that's what we're all currently facing this right now. This week's most popular game is not a robo-voiced extraction shooter or a buggy martial arts RPG, but guess the Steam Machine price, a well-meaning if largely speculative trespasser wherein whoever most accurately converts Valve's teasing into a final street price for the resurrected Steam OS. Steam OS is another one that some people are using or suggesting. Mini PC wins in 2026 when it launches. I feel left out, so go down below. Crucial DDR5 32GB kit, for example. Yeah, RAM prices have gone through the fucking ceiling because of AI, apparently. But a lot of people are thinking it's a bubble that is going to burst. So while these prices for RAM go really high, it'll pop, they'll go down, and then they'll be at a nice lower price that we can then pick them up. I still haven't picked up my RAM for the next build I want to do because I haven't picked up the motherboard that I want for the build I want to do yet. So yeah, they're kind of theorizing what it could be, like possibly 180, like we're thinking at least $1,000, close to $1,000. Although if this is pounds, that would be like double, so it's almost like 1,600. We don't know. GPU prices are coming to Earth, just as RAM costs shoot into the stratosphere. Some RAM kits are over 3 times as expensive as they were 3 months ago. I'm gonna save 1,200. I mean, I hope they throw in something. If they just say, here's the Steam Machine and that's it, you're going to get a lot of people being like, fuck you. But if they say, here's the Steam Machine, it comes with all the cabling required, it comes with a controller, it comes with, some were saying, a gift card for Steam. Like something to get somebody to buy something on Steam to get them in the door. If you just hand them a box, like, that's why I don't understand when consoles would sell the Nintendo Switch, no games. What do I play on my Nintendo Switch? You create a bundle. You go, okay, here's the Mario package. You buy that Nintendo Switch, we'll toss in the, whatever, Mario Kart racing game. But of course they charge you more for it. But at least you're bundling it together as if to be like, here, it's a one thing. You don't have to then, if you're you know, grandma for Christmas going out and buying a Switch for your grandchild, and they'd be like, what game do I get for it? No, it's in the bundle. There you go. They said it will be priced like a PC, so my guess is the Steam Machine will be 800 to 1,000. It depends on what kind of PC we're talking about. Are you talking top-of-the-line PC? Gaming PC? Or are we talking mid to low-range gaming PC, which you could squeeze out a lower price, but... It's not a bad time to upgrade your gaming PC. Graphics card prices in the 2020s have undulated continuously as the industry has dealt with a pandemic and AI-related shortages. But it's actually possible to get respectable mainstream to high-end GPUs like AMD's Radeon RX 9060 XT and 9070 series, or NVIDIA's RTX 5060, 5070, and 5080 series for at or slightly under their suggested retail price right now. This was close to impossible through the spring and summer. But it's not a good time to build a new PC or swap your older motherboard out for a new one that needs DDR5 RAM. And the culprit is a shortage of RAM and flash memory chips that has suddenly sent SSD and especially memory prices into the stratosphere. caused primarily by the ongoing AI boom and exacerbated by panic-fueled buying by end users and device manufacturers. To illustrate just how high things have jumped in a short amount of time, let's compare some RAM and storage shortages. Western Digital. Yeah, bumped. Delta RGB, yeah. So that's 64 gig, 232 gig sticks, $700. That's not that much of a bump for a hard drive. That's fine. Who cares? Probably a mid to lower tier PC. But if you're getting Steam, Steam has a lot of games that you can play on a mid to low end PC. Absolutely. But that's the thing that kind of boggles my mind about it. Is like if you came out with the Xbox, the Nintendo Switch, or the Sony PlayStation, every game that comes out can play on that system, on the new system that comes out. If I hand you a Steam box and then have to tell you, well, not every game on Steam can work on the Steam box, like they would have to make it that every single game worked on the Steam box. That's the thing that's fucking weird. Because then at that point, you are making a high-end PC, and then you would know it would have to work. Steam is miraculous in like every single time a new game comes out, what do? We look at the requirements, the recommendations. What are you asking for me? Oh, you have to have this. And then, what operating system are you running? What other things are you running on your system? And constantly looking at forums of like, gotta turn this feature off, gotta turn this feature on. Tinker. That's PC gaming. Now, it's been made very much more streamlined and nice since it used to be, but it's still, that is it at the end of the day. It's going to cause a lot of people to be like, what? But we'll see. PC and phone manufacturers and makers of components that use memory chips like GPUs mostly haven't hiked prices yet. These companies buy components in large quantities, and they typically do so ahead of time, dulling the impact of the increases in the short term. Gonna be a bit. Hopefully maybe after the holidays, things will get like dipped down. Oh, by the way, there was this really cool AI video that I saw online of X-Men, and it looks so damn cool. Check this out.
You must.
There we go.
Previously on X-Men.
You must be exterminated.
Okay, so Storm shouldn't be wearing silver, but I mean, it's close. Gambit looks good. Mystique looks good. Patrick Stewart actually looks younger, but look at this. This is like how that's what it should be. You'll be able to upgrade the RAM and SSD. Huh? In my build? Oh.
Previously on
so
X-Men.
You must be exterminated.
Still don't think they have Apocalypse's voice right. Stop. Oh, in the Steam machine. Sorry, I'm delayed. No, you're fine. My brain just went like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? All right. So apparently, I'll turn the music off here while we watch some videos here. So this is a teaser trailer for the new Scrubs.
I'm back, baby.
Do you know who those people are?
No.
Yeah, maybe try a different approach.
Maybe a little bit more like Dr. Cox.
Oh.
Listen up, newbies.
Healy superstar there, Scooter.
Leave Bambi alone.
It's good to be back.
Why are you standing like that?
I don't know, it felt heroic.
Oh,
Try it.
Oh, that does feel heroic. I like it.
Wednesday, February 25th, ABC Hulu. God, I hope that doesn't suck. The last season of Scrubs was not very well received. Not very well received at all. Let me look, pop that back on. Wait, really? Yeah, Steam's coming back. Or Steam, Scrubs. I looked at what Hot Dog had wrote, and it said Steam, so I said Steam. But yeah, they're coming back. With the original creators, too. Allegedly. So we'll see. The thing is so much of this stuff is just you can't do what we used to do. With like, you can't tell the same jokes anymore. And people are like, that's a good thing. It's like, no, it's not. We don't have the same humor as we used to. There's no humor anymore. Name me the top comedy of the last, like, 10 years. What is it? It's gonna be something that's, like, drug-fueled, stupid nonsense. Nothing that's like, man, that was really fucking funny. It was creative, clever, well-made, great. Great talent. No, it's just smoke weed. Stupid Seth Rogen. Here's another trailer for Liminal Point, which is for our Signalis, Resident Evil and Silent Hill inspired classic isometric survival horror game. I like it because she looks like Claire. Look at that.
You never should have come back.
Lips are quivering.
I got a
Seth
message.
Rogen.
She's been gone a long time. Ran when things got hard.
I heard you're into
Left the
mommy
band
milkers.
behind.
That's beside the point.
I need to know why. Why she vanished when everything was coming together. Isn't that why you're here too?
Did you forget what happened on that night? This place.
He's got anime hair.
And so do I.
I'll be waiting. So come and find me.
Hopefully it doesn't have tank controls. Resident Evil vibes? Yeah. Classic Resident Evil. And that's what it was inspired by. Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Signalis. Wishlist now. Survival horror game. Former rising star rock star Lyra Sterling returns to Ashen Point in search of her missing bandmate Mira. My god, Tifa, chill. Metal Claire Redfield. Metal. The metal. The new COD Zombies trailer is batshit insane. The new map looks like a ton of fun. Don't they go to space? Is that what I saw? They went to space. There's more content coming for Helldivers 2 now. You get a minigun. You get a flippin' minigun. Alright, hang on. There's an ad. Give me a sec. Bit of an ad break. Let me just scoot my fat ass back here. Okay. They only added the minigun now? Apparently. But I mean, they have to hold things back so they can drop liminal point. Liminal point. Do you think that'd be a staple for Xenos killing? Yeah, but the problem is it's a live service game, so they're going to want people to come back when the game dips, so it's probably got dipping player base. Release the new War Bond, get people coming back, then it peaks until they get all the stuff, and then it dips again. Yeah, no problem, Hot Dog. I really like the look of it. It had a nice classic Resident Evil look to it. Very clean. Okay. Pulling mine. Are gonna be too ain't got time to bleed. Mark your calendars. Payback time. Chainsaw but no boomstick. I mean, it's got a boomstick attachment to the rifle. We got a new map coming for Marvel Rivals coming out this Friday, I believe. Heard the new Chainsaw Man is trash. The show? Movie? I have no idea what the setup of the map actually is from all of these stills. Looks like the Grandmaster's setup and everything. Excuse me. Oh my god. Crocodile. Crocology. Yep. So we have a new map coming out. Time Splitters Rewind release trailer. Time Splitters Rewind is a fan project that serves as a greatest hits collection of maps, modes, leagues, challenges, and story content across the original trilogy of Time Splitters games. I didn't know there were 3. I think I only remember playing one of them. I don't know which one. But somebody's finally giving Time Splitters some love. Remember, you can play as the monkeys. Value money. Yeah, that's right. You could set characters on fire. I remember playing with my friends. We had a bunch of bots, and then we would have them be monkeys, and we would set the monkeys on fire, and there'd be like hundreds of screaming monkeys. Yeah, there's a monkey. That's some good shit. I think at one point in time they were talking about making a Time Splitters movie with Vin Diesel as the main character, which, you know, he kind of looks like him.
Ray ventured
The fuck is Zoopunk?
into OG's territory alone. You sure you thought this through?
Thinking is your job. Doing is mine.
What?
That spark didn't come easy, Ray.
Yeah, a few bumps along the way. But I got it.
You really fixing to gamble with it?
Fixing.
1 for 5. It's worth a shot.
Are you worried something might go wrong?
Wrong. I'm counting on it. It's mine now.
What is this game?
Finish him.
So, Devil May Cry, but with animals. Man, this remake of Watership Down was crazy. Seriously. Technically, furries seem that way.
Give it back.
I mean, it doesn't look too bad in terms of like the style of the game. I just have many questions.
Walked right in himself, huh?
It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
Is that the Infinity Stone?
What?
Huh?
This is the longest trailer.
I'm the Papa!
Oh my god, it's a rock. It's Rocksteady!
Miss me?
It's fucking furry bait. It's like that one samurai from TMNT. Yojimbo, I think. Rick D wants from the hippo. I know that voice anywhere. Yojimbo? Heard it so many times in Arkham City. It's the bat!
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us as backup, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look. All accounted for.
Oh, his lips are weird.
Next?
It's time to save Torch City.
It's weird because his head is like mostly rhino. His lips should be like lower. Weird. Why give the Rhino Man human lips? Seriously. Reminds me of the Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a weird Ghost of Tsushima Concord TMNT blend that's super wild. It's weird. So the new content we have for Space Marine 2, which dropped like today.
11 hours, 12 minutes ago, the Imperial cruiser Wrath of Espandor transmitted a distress beacon.
We get to go on a ship? Update.
I yearn to cleanse the galaxy of
We got a new operation, which is against Tyranids, which is good because fuck Tyranids. Got some new equipment that we can use.
Unleash the Emperor's wrath on these brood-born vermin.
Salamander I'm still waiting for the Iron Hands.
Reactor critical to Lhasa. Disengage.
Salamanders were fun, but it only seems proper to play as the Salamanders if you're playing with the Flamethrower. Still haven't finished the campaign. It's okay. Campaign's okay. Get to it when you get to it. No. Oh, and Marvel Rivals is going to be releasing a bunch of free content for their anniversary edition. So, for those of you who have not played or have played and want special stuff, you get free stuff. Meet the super... but that's the wrong trailer. Whatever, Rivals Day, here we are.
Rivals Day by coming to Earth and live streaming the celebration.
The login to claim up to 1,500 units for a limited time. And then, like, every day, you just log in, you get stuff. Play matches to earn Jeff's costume for free. Here's Business Jeff. Unlock premium to earn the Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic costumes, and more. So should mention, not sure if I'll be live streaming the 1-year content for Rivals. It's on Thursday, and I plan to do something with family first before then. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, so yeah. I don't care. Give me She-Hulk, and then I'll play your boring game. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for that. It's kind of concerning, because it's like they may have her like on the back burner, because there's a lot of characters they could choose from, and I have a feeling that them going with She-Hulk, the people are like, we already have Hulk. Why do we need She-Hulk? Should be a copy of it. Despite the fact that they have other characters that are copies of it. It's just weird. And Jeff's break time. And you can customize the Jeff skin with different business suits and glasses. Call your friends to celebrate Rivals Day. Earn rewards together. So yeah, if you get other people to play the game, you'll get rewards for it. I guess. They really want other people to play this game as well. Yeah, log in to claim that many units, Jeff's break, invite friends, earn rewards. Yeah. Different power set, you know it. Wait. We have Spooderman. Why do we need Venom? Different power. Yeah. Because Venom by far and away is a different power set, but he's similar. And but that's the proper logic that Cozy is using, is that, okay, the difference between Spider-Man and Venom they're similar but different. Same but different. Hulk and She-Hulk should be similar but different. Do I think She-Hulk should jump to travel? I think so. Should she be able to travel as far? Maybe not. But having two different characters that can do that leap, so like Spider-Man and Venom can both zip line. Spider-Man can zip line twice. He can web twice to swing around. Venom can only web swing once. So maybe Venom can be like Hulk, where he's the bigger, he's the tankier, he can't jump as far, or he can only jump a certain amount, and then She-Hulk is more agile. I don't know. Sky's the limit on the different stuff we can do. Yeah, Rogue, Deadpool, Elsa Bloodstone are supposedly next. Haas says, if She-Hulk used Kegels, what would... What? If She-Hulk used Kegels, what would the be made of? What? I need more words or better words. I'm not sure. No sexy skins pass. Yeah, the kind of weird skins on this one. The last couple skins they've been releasing have been kind of downers. The battle pass that they released the last time, good Wanda skin, good Ultron skin, but the other ones are just kind of meh. Well, for one, She-Hulk doesn't have to keep transforming. Jen is fine being She-Hulk. Absolutely, she shouldn't have to transform back into Jen. Yeah, but how would you make She-Hulk different? She's basically a weaker Hulk, and I doubt they'll incorporate her lawyer stuff in it. I'm not expecting a Phoenix Wright in a MOBA. That would be funny if she started it in a suit, and then she's like hit people with her briefcase. Objection! And just like sues people. Could take some moves. So, because we know that Marvel Rivals likes to kind of like pick things out of other Marvel franchises. Look at how she runs in Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, how does she fight in Marvel vs. Capcom? Hulk's in Marvel vs. Capcom. She have quicker attacks.
Today I'm judge, jury, and executioner.
Oh my god, this looks kind of rough. I forgot how this game looks. Wow.
Live and let die. Fight!
Maybe she should have more kicks. So Hulk has punches. Maybe She-Hulk should have kicks, so she has a longer range. Could do combos. She could actually have more combos than Hulk does. Hulk just has punch, 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 punch. It's the same speed, but maybe She-Hulk can actually do a combo. She's way more agile than Hulk is in Marvel versus Capcom, for sure.
Sunday Driver.
Man, I miss Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It was a lot of fun.
I wish my cases were this quick.
Hey, Fubi, how are you? Hug to Fubi. Hug Fubert. That voice actor sucks. It was kind of hard to hear. But, I mean, you don't play a video game for the voice acting. Red Hulk, I could see they have similar stuff, but Rolk is a lot more tactical and military since the mentality, it's a mentally enhanced Hulk. Imagine giving Red Hulk a gun like he does in the comics. That's the difference. He uses gun. But that's what I'm thinking the kind of, the difference would be between them. Oh, they're still doing that VR Jurassic Park game, it looks like. New skin coming to Marvel Rivals. Hopefully we get that good Emma Frost skin. Hunger Games Sunrise. Oh, I don't even care. I don't even care. Rise of Merlin, Pendragon, Daily Wire show. Survival isn't VR. It's supposed to be on a console. This? Really? Oh. Well, color me surprised. I don't know. I'm not a fan of She-Hulk after the TV show treatment. Yeah, you and everyone else. Problem is I'm still a fan of She-Hulk, despite the fact that they basically destroyed the character.
What is up, Kilo?
Excuse me, Katina. All right, hang on. Let me. Some decent downvotes on this. Let's see.
Can anyone hear me?
Pre-rendered footage.
This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
The actual journey, the arc of Maya, it's incredible. She was personally recruited by Dr. Henry Wu to become an InGen scientist to work at the park.
Ah, crap.
Players will take on the character of Maya while she kind of encounters these
They're doing more of the stuff of like, we have to have the actor look like the character.
And you find a lot
or have to have the
about
character in the
Maya
game
throughout
look like the voice
process,
actor.
Emotionally and mentally. I really relate to Maya in lots of different ways. She's incredibly passionate and adventurous. I think she takes risks. She steps outside of her comfort zone. It's just nice to represent a woman who is not only shares the same background as me, but also to play someone who is very strong. I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself, to be honest. She's very inspiring, and she has a lot of admirable traits. Jurassic Park is so loved. You want to do the character justice, you want to do the game justice. I think that I'm standing on the shoulders of
Did that just have a texture pop in and it's pre-rendered footage? Hang on.
It's incredible.
Hang on.
Standing on the shoulders of some of the... I think that I'm standing...
Yeah, it did.
I think that I'm standing on the shoulders...
Right there. Right here. A little texture pop in.
That I'm standing on the shoulders
Pre-alpha
of some
footage,
of the
excuse me.
coolest female characters in cinema history. It's incredible.
It's gonna be dog shit. Well, they did do face capture for her. They do face capture for a lot of people. You didn't have to make it look like the character, or make the character look like the actress. We used to be able to do that. You use motion capture as a template, and then you put something else on top of it. Well, this looks like it's going to be a long one, so we'll see if we can roll this one out. Yeah, this game does look interesting, but I wonder how much of the extended media they're going to adapt. Hey, I think it's worth seeing. Someone's going to poke around with it, and I'll see it when I see it, but I don't think I'm going to play it. Also, I'm curious what the system requirements are going to be, because parts of the game look really good that it almost looks like the Indiana Jones game, and the Indiana Jones game has like 32 gig of RAM required for it or something nonsense. Okay, have a good night, Cozy. Isla Nublar is beyond the first movie, has a lot going for it. Right. What about Steveless? No, just right here. I'm here. Yeah, not gonna play this game. Yeah, probably not. But let's see. So we're down to a Katina video. I kind of want to wrap things up because tomorrow's gonna be a day. Oh, buddy. But I don't want to stay up too late. Plus, I've been going for 2 hours already. Nice. I got the 2 hours. Jurassic Park the game by Telltale, for example. Ton of stuff that wasn't in the movie. Did they do a Telltale game? It was made by, partially canon by Colin Trevorrow in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That sounds like that would have been a good game if it did. They did? I don't remember it at all. Years ago. What? Jurassic Park the game. That's it. Yeah, that's a Telltale game. Yeah, I see it. I see the style behind it. That's so funny. Why do they keep making shit that will get a few weeks of gameplay then just be forgotten? I mean, it's either that or they make it a forever game where it's a live service game where you have to keep coming back forever or ever and keep putting money into it. There's your choice. Do you want a game that's like a single player, decently made, but then easily forgotten, or do you want a forever game? That's it. Those are the choices. Yeah, I'm about to make chocolate pies for Thanksgiving. Pies? Plural? You're making multiple chocolate pies? Hot damn. JP the game mentions the volcano's name as Mount Sibo, which is re-established in Fallen Kingdom. All right. Back to Katina. Back to. Taking on over 10,000 calories of pumpkin spice treats for another round of the basic pumpkin spice challenge. I gave myself 1 hour to finish 3 pumpkin spiced cake donuts, 12 pumpkin spice white chocolate cookies, half a pound of pumpkin loaf cake, 6 pumpkin spiced cream sandwich cookies, 10 pumpkin spice cake balls, 1 pumpkin parfait, 1 pint of Van Leeuwen pumpkin cheesecake ice cream, 1 Chobani flip pumpkin spice Greek yogurt, and 1 large box of pumpkin spice Special K. She's gonna have to eat cereal now too? Oh, it's got the milk there. Well, this is weird. Multiple pies. You mad lad. A lot of the stuff actually follows up on the original movie too, but there's also some inconsistencies and errors, original stuff that people gloss over. Probably gonna give 1 to my neighbor. Nice! That's very neighborly of you. It's one thing that we don't do much anymore is like go to our neighbors and give them stuff or invite them over for dinner. It's more like don't bother me. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Which is why I wonder about survival. It's supposed to be fully on Nublar. Will it retread the same ground as the Telltale game, but in a new light, or will it go off on its own direction? Only time will tell. My choice is just play the older games that had substance and were fun. Yeah, ones I missed out on. There's plenty of games that I maybe didn't even have the console for at the time, and I can pick it up on an emulator. Or I just replay Zelda over and over again. Something that could happen. Alright, let's pop that off and pop this on.
Hello crew and welcome to today's video. Today I'm super jazzed to be back stateside and back stateside in the fall. I've had the last couple of months off after the big UK tour, and I wanted to bring y'all another basic pumpkin spice challenge. My last time doing this was actually back in 2020 as a team challenge with Randy. We just went and grabbed a bunch of different basic pumpkin spice stuff and gave it all a try. So I basically did the exact same thing, except more
You
manageable
like Zelda
for
Link to
one
the Past,
person.
and I've got a Saturn game
Everything
you might
here
like.
is
Interesting.
very sweet, obviously. Pumpkin spice everything. I'm really nervous for the overload, but briefly, we'll go over what we have in front of us. I have some stuff from the Publix bakery, Kroger bakery, and the Amazon, actually, bakery. So, and then I also have this
I didn't
big,
enjoy your Zelda
very
playthrough. You
intimidating box of
enjoyed me
cereal
being
I
in
wanna try to
pain.
get through, and some ice cream as well. I guess I'll go through everything individually as we begin, but I'm gonna give myself, I think, an hour to do this. That's how much Randy and I gave ourselves when we tried it as a team. Our spread was absolutely massive the first time, and we regretted all of our life choices. Hopefully, I'm not going to be doing that today. Everything looks really, really delicious. So 1 hour, I will put the calorie count for this probably somewhere up on the screen.
Big
It's
one
a
for
lot.
me is the Telltale
So
Games,
I'm going to give this a whirl. We're going to try to be as absolutely basic as possible. Unfortunately, I didn't do like a solo pumpkin twirling scene like I did with Randy, but we'll just have to deal without it. So I'm just kidding. That voice burnout kills me every time. So I have a little iced PSL to help me along the way. I'm going to tuck it back behind this box here. I think I could start with some of these cake donuts from Publix. So actually, before we even start the timer, let me pour some milk into this bowl. This is fat-free milk because I'm watching my calories.
Yeah, the skim milk is what's
then
gonna save
whatever
it.
is left after all the dunking I'll be doing, I will have left over for cereal. Anyhow, I do not need to finish the gallon of milk. I'm gonna try to finish the
That ain't a
PSL.
gallon. That's a
We'll
half
see.
gallon.
There's no prize
Miss Lady.
for winning this other than a good old-fashioned stomach ache.
That's got to be a
I am
half gallon.
certainly out of
That's
practice.
a half gallon.
But let's be basic. In 1, 2, 3.
You're supposed to
it
put the
is
cereal in
pumpkin
first.
Spice
Well,
eating
she's
time.
dunking other
Yeah.
things into it,
have it here.
so that way the
Okay,
milk
let's
will
start
still
with
be
this
there
pumpkin
when
spice
she's done
cake
and
donut
can put
from
the cereal
Publix.
in.
Here we go.
So yeah, she's working her way to it. It's a strategery, as they say.
Oh. Well, that's good, but it's cakey. Mama, that's good.
She's wearing a fedora? That's odd.
Definitely a dunker.
I don't think I've had any of those pumpkin donuts before. Those look really good. Thing is like,
I wouldn't want to
after
eat
you
a
get a
dozen
bunch of
of
those donuts or pumpkin flavored things in you, I'm sure things don't taste pumpkin-y anymore. It just tastes like sugar. Of course, a lot of people argue it's not the pumpkin flavor that you're
It's just
after.
such a
it's
cozy
like the
fall
nutmeg,
vibe.
the cinnamon,
It
it's
actually
the other
really
things.
warmed up today. It's like 70 degrees, but yesterday it was really fall-ish. So the fireplace background isn't really necessary today, but it was yesterday.
Fat-free milk? Nah, give me that raw milk or even that whole milk. Whole milk, best milk. Or if you're tuned to key, it's heavy cream or
That is a
nothing.
good PSL. It's the Coffee Mate sugar-free pumpkin spice, and I did it as an iced PSL, by the way, because I'm very warm in this flannel plaid basicness. Anyways, let's dig into one of these pumpkin cream cheese cookies from the Amazon bakery of all places.
It's a cream cheese.
I don't actually know if this is Amazon's bakery, but it's from their like grocery ordering online. Wow. Wow, that was really good. Good soft cream cheese.
Ooh, buddy. Heavy cream is amazing, but my stomach doesn't like it.
I was
Oh
really
man.
disappointed because I
Are
couldn't get
you
my hands on
lactose intolerant
the
at
Little
all?
Debbie
Hot dog?
pumpkin oatmeal
Or is
cream
it it's
pies,
just too much?
or their pumpkin cookies that I love so much in the first pumpkin spice challenge.
Fall cheap.
But these are
What?
a good second place.
See, I'd be taking too much time dunking things.
These are so good though. If you can get your hands
Slightly
on these.
lactose intolerant. Gotcha.
What is the brand?
Gotcha.
Our
Under certain
specialty
circumstances.
treat shop off the Amazon Marketplace. Everything
cream
like
has
brand
less
name pumpkin
lactose
spice
than
was
milk.
sold out at the store. It was crazy.
And on the same, right? It's weird.
Those were really good though. Alright. Next up, let's keep with this treat shop from Amazon theme and try the pumpkin spice parfait. This actually really tickled my fancy. And it also made me think of the Donkey and Shrek scene where he says,
Parfaits may be the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet.
so let's try
That
this.
first
It's got a
Shrek
graham
movie is
cracker base, I
solid.
believe, with pumpkin spice cheesecake mousse, graham crumb, and whipped topping. Oh.
Well, it gives me more diarrhea than whole milk. Interesting.
That's like eating velvet.
So take that, Newt Dude. Take that to your less lactose heavy cream.
Oh, that's nice. It's not like a
Oh,
chemically
less
pumpkin
lactose,
spice.
you say? Well, my asshole disagrees.
That tastes really natural. I like that. Gone too soon. My goodness. It was like 4 bites for 370 calories, so
Yikes.
we're gonna just pretend
Lactose is
that
sugar.
didn't just happen.
If you've displaced 30%
All right.
of the volume with fat,
Moving on,
less
let's
sugar
get
water.
into the little Walmart mini pumpkin pie. I didn't want to do a whole pumpkin pie by myself, and Walmart has legendary mini pies.
Mini pie.
I freaking love these things. I do wish that I had some Cool Whip to put on this, but we're gonna dunk it like
Cool
a
Whip
cookie.
is the superior topping for pumpkin. I
Y'all
can't.
know Walmart bakery is
Ready
goated.
Whip? No, it's gotta be Cool Whip. Oh, but Cool Whip is bad for you because it's made of. I don't give a shit.
Listen, it ain't gonna win any
Margaret.
awards, but for being from a grocery store, it's pretty good.
Watching mukbang. Not quite. She's not doing it like a. I mean, it's a competition. She's a professional competitive eater, but she's not gross
I will
about it.
say,
It
though,
feels like
unless my memory
Margaret.
is altered, it kind of tastes like they might have changed the recipe. I've had a lot of their little mini pies, and that one was a little bit more flavorless than usual. I need to start like a garbage
Sad
pile here so I can be.
No one
less
likes
cluttered.
sad pie.
Yes, the floor will do. And yes, I'm using chip clips to prop things up. Let's go with
That ice cream is melting.
These are Walmart pumpkin cake bites. Let's try
Cake
these. They look like
bites. Oh
little
my God.
Ferrero Rochers, kind of like.
Looks like a ping pong
It's kind of
ball.
cool. See how dense these are. The answer is dense. It almost gives me cookie dough vibes.
What was that? The first name that came
Not
to
in a
mind?
bad
Oh,
way.
it was the
gives me,
JD
like,
Vance. I don't
that
care,
almost,
Margaret.
Like raw batter vibe, but it's
That's why
definitely
Margaret
cooked.
came to mind.
It's just really cakey,
I really don't care, Margaret.
obviously. Like cakey in a gooey way. These are gonna sit heavy.
That's not going to absorb anything, honey. Now it will.
I like these, but they're rich. I think I may have bit off more than I can chew with how rich all of this is, but we're gonna see how far we can get.
Oof.
If I do have a demise, I think it's gonna come at the cereal. Randy was like, girl, you should not do all that cereal. You're gonna regret it.
Box of cereal.
But we're gonna see how we can do.
Does she do this and she eats a bunch of pumpkin stuff for the rest of the year? She doesn't touch pumpkin at all. It's like, oh no, I just eat it once.
Yeah,
in
I
one
would
large
bring these
sitting
to a
and then
party,
never again.
for sure, and be like proud of it.
Be like for Christmas, drink a gallon of eggnog in one sitting and then be like, no more eggnog. I got my eggnog in for the season, that's it.
Like a cake pop without the pop. And they were 135 calories each. Oh boy.
Shit.
It's actually kind of less than I thought it would be. I'm gonna have such a mess to clean up. Oh my goodness. All right. To combat all of the sugar I just ate, I found these Chobani Flip Pumpkin Harvest Crisp Greek yogurt. Excuse me.
Oh, it's the one you have to like bend.
Looks fun.
You bend the
See, this whole
crunchies
thing
into the
is
yogurt.
150 calories, and has 9 grams of protein. Okay, let's give the
They joke like everything's
little
got protein
taste.
in it now. Bought a pumpkin on Sunday and it was already moldy today. A brand new pumpkin? What if she eats like this on Thanksgiving?
It kind of tastes like my protein Greek yogurt I would make on my own.
She just like
but
has an entire
let's
turkey.
do the flip. It's a hard flip.
I don't know what you guys are having, but I'm having the
Okay.
turkey.
I think we got it. The little
Yeah,
crispy
whole
bits
pumpkin,
in there.
The eating kind. Oh, those.
ASMR mix.
Maybe it was an older one. Like
Let's
it'd been sitting out too long.
Yeah, this ain't it.
It's because it's Chobani.
It tastes healthy. And you
Yeah.
can't really taste the bits enough for it to be worth the added
Someone should
calories.
make her do a
Just throw some
bodybuilder
protein
eating
powder and
challenge.
Greek
Just
yogurt, call it
unseasoned
good.
chicken, broccoli, and rice in massive quantities. Fail. The whole thing about these eating
I mean, I
competitions
guess
is
if you're
because it's like it's some
dieting
sort of good,
and you wanted to join
savory,
people for
bad
dessert,
for you
better
food.
than nothing, but
Could you imagine inviting them over for Thanksgiving? You'd never be able to make enough food. No.
I think I'd rather have one of those
Make like 6
pumpkin
turkeys.
ball things for
Have to have them
actually
go so other
slightly
people can
less
actually
calories
eat.
than this yogurt.
Get out of my house! You've eaten me out of house and home.
Which is a jolly reminder to enjoy yourself at the holidays. I think this posts after Thanksgiving, but
Nope. It's
hopefully
posted before.
none of y'all restricted yourselves. You enjoyed your food, enjoyed your time with family, because that's what it's all about. Get back to your diets and health the next day or the following Monday even, because the whole weekend you know is going to be
gonna
full
be
of
the whole
family and
week.
fun. Get over it, move on. That's the end of this PSA and also the end of this Greek yogurt. So, next up, well, that flipped upside down. Now I have to sweep. Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, first up, let's just compare these.
Why don't you
This
have like a
is
bag?
a Publix
Garbage bag.
white chocolate pumpkin cookie, and this is a Walmart white chocolate pumpkin cookie. The size difference is astounding.
Also
Not
the
that I'm a
orange
size queen by any means, but yeah. I already know that the Walmart ones are fabulous. I think I've had these before, but let's try the Publix version of white
In her
chocolate
bowl
pumpkin.
of milk.
Oh, that's good. That tastes homemade. Mmm.
It's the sugar that does it.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. I get really nervous because I don't have like a restaurant pointing out if anything goes wrong. But yeah, it's like someone's sweet little granny made these.
Oh, excuse me. Bah.
That is nice. Their donuts were good. These are good. Don't sleep on the Publix bakery. All right, let's just immediately compare and contrast with the Walmart one.
Looks like a
Ooh, right
drum.
away, I think I like the texture of the Walmart ones better.
She's going to eat that pumpkin? That would be funny if she did. I don't think she is. That might not even be a real pumpkin. Might be a real pumpkin.
Yeah.
Found
Yeah,
a
as
Facebook
good as
page. I
Publix
watch your
was,
videos there when I periodically
Walmart's
check Facebook. Yeah.
Blows that one out of the water.
The cool bit is
A
when
lot
you
of
run
good
into
chews
some
to
like
this
of her
cookie.
really older videos where her hair's all different and stuff. It's kind of cool.
A little crisp
Little
on the
time
outside,
capsule.
chewy in the middle.
I don't think raw pumpkin would be good. Like I said before, it's the nutmeg, the sugar, the cinnamon. That's
like
what
that.
you want when you have a. Oh, it tastes like pumpkin. Tastes like nutmeg, probably more than anything.
These grocery store bakeries really nail it sometimes. I'm here
You
for
don't
it.
need sugar. It's not about need. It's about want. But roasting the spices makes it better. Sure. There's a
Let's just
recipe that I
power through the
saw
rest of the
for baked
Publix
apples
ones.
with a air fryer. Just take an apple, half it, and then drizzle it with honey and I think cinnamon. And I think that's it. Not
I
even
kinda
brown
miss
sugar.
filming these
And then
at
you just
home
put it in the
calendar.
air fryer. And then it tastes like a baked apple. Or like
This
an
is really
apple
fun.
pie, I should say. Of course it's a baked apple, but it tastes like an apple
Mm.
pie.
I like it. Comment down below if you like these. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep doing restaurant challenges, but this is nice. And also when I'm done, I can just immediately lay on the couch. It's going to be great. I'm watching Gilmore Girls. I love it. Is it even fall if you don't binge
Is an
watch
apple
Gilmore
pie
Girls?
not just apple with sugar and cinnamon? Shut up. You get out of here with your logic.
Okay. I want to try something here. I want to try putting some of this
the ice cream is
Van
melted.
Leeuwen pumpkin cheesecake on the cookie. Pumpkin cheesecake.
I'm sure there's some
ice
fat
cream.
added too.
Ooh, that's melty.
Of course.
I need to get through that before it becomes
Butter.
a heaping mess. That looks so good though. Okay, that's light, fluffy, airy. See if I can do this without making a total mess. I'm gonna try and put it over my plate here. Oh, cookie. Oh. The cookie broke. Okay, we're gonna have to use a spoon. I'm gonna save this moment. Here we go.
Why are you like this?
Oh. Yeah.
She uses the most giant
That is
spoons, too.
phenomenal.
Just heaping spoonfuls.
I don't think I've ever had Van Leeuwen.
I knew it was gonna break.
ice cream.
Hot dog out here with the... I know cookie integrity when I see it.
This
it was
is a
gonna
10 out
break.
of 10. Get this. And then get a cookie with it. This is what being a fat kid looks like. Wow. I disgust myself. I'm trying to
I am
dunk
disgust.
this. Oh, there we go. There's a scoop. The like ice cream container's falling apart. The whole pint is only 780 calories. That's way less than I thought it would be. Because there's like big graham cracker chunks in here.
Do you think she was a fat kid? I don't know.
I better get back to eating these cookies quickly though.
She may have been, but she's done bodybuilding
I'm
for the
being
last
too
I don't know how
chatty
long.
and the sugar's kicking in. Come on, Walmart. The
So
Walmart
it's-
cookies alone
oh my
was
God.
14
So it's the
ounces,
cookies, the
aka
pound
pretty much a
cake.
pound.
This
Let's go.
pumpkin spice peanut butter and the box of cereal, I think. Does she eat
Oh,
that?
that combo's even better.
Maybe not. Maybe that's just there for reference. Maybe she's not going to eat the cereal. After all this, she won't have enough room for the cereal. Smooth jazz.
Wow, I made a mess. There we go. Keep spreading ice cream all over my table. All right, clean as you go, clean as you go. Ugh. Full transparency, I also had the thought that this challenge looked too easy. Oh, now that I'm only, 20-something minutes in? It's definitely not easy. Oh, I need to concentrate. I'm getting that sugar rush that makes it very difficult to concentrate. Let's do this. Oh, let's consolidate to make me feel better about myself. I don't feel better about myself. All right. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, here we go.
See, I don't even know. She's not like how I eat cookies. Is like I basically submerge it in milk to make it soggy. Doing a little like dab is like, oh, cool. You just coated it with milk.
Brandon
That's
was
not
there to be my
enough
teammate.
milk. $5 says she doesn't finish. I don't think she's gonna. We'll see. We'll see. Because just me parsing through it, I don't think she got to the cereal. Because she's got to have to go through the pound cake. Oh, and she's like maybe halfway done with the ice cream?
Ooh, baby.
I mean, she's having fun while she's doing it, and that's the important bit. She's halfway done time-wise.
All right.
I agree, you have to submerge the cookie and hold it there until the bubbles stop.
What was I thinking?
Holy crap.
This ice cream is so good, though.
At least it's good stuff. If it wasn't good stuff, then she'd be struggling even more. You put a fork through the cream on Oreos and dunk the whole thing in?
I feel like I just went to an ice cream shop and like someone scooped it right in front of me.
I mean, I just get a spoon and I fish it out.
I don't know if that's because I let it melt
do the
for
whole
so long,
stabby
and so it's got
stabby.
that like fresher,
I'm not a monster.
not out of the freezer kind of quality. But that was very, very good. And that is that for the ice cream. Oh. I am full of regret. Oh.
Regret.
All right. Next up is Publix pumpkin spice loaf cake. This is
pumpkin.
half of a loaf cake here. Full transparency. So half a pound of loaf cake comes in a pound. These are some double C thick slices anyway, but it's got like a nice little crumb to it. Looking forward to this. Hopefully it's not too dense.
That looks dense.
Oh.
I don't like it.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Ooh. I'm gonna give this one a pass. Not like a passing grade, as like a pass. Don't get it. Publix, I love you, but this ain't it.
Interesting.
I don't think it's because I'm full. Like, I can still enjoy pumpkin spice.
What's wrong with it then?
It's like gluing my mouth shut, and
Needs to dip it. Yeah, it looks, maybe it's dry.
it's like a chemically pumpkin spice taste.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's got a chemical flavor to it, I can see that being like, nah. Looking forward to a 4-day weekend? I think everyone is, man. Everyone be looking forward to the 4-day weekend. I can only see like a day ahead of me. I don't even see Saturday and Sunday. I just see like Thursday. And then like Friday, I'm going to be putting up like Christmas decorations and probably trying to Christmas shop. And,
Here
and
I
then
have
Saturday,
something
Sunday
that
is
was
just
like
me passed out.
One of those spur of the moment purchases. I saw this
Boss is going,
Publix,
so really
and
it's
it
like
is a
4.5 day weekend.
Pumpkin spice peanut butter. Now, I'm using this also as a PSA. Do not fall for Fit peanut butters. Not all Fit peanut butters are bad, but this one claims it's high in protein. If you look at the label, there is 7 grams of protein in 2 tablespoons, 14 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs. Guess what normal peanut butter usually is? You betcha. Usually 6 to 7 grams of protein, about 14 to 16 grams of fat, and usually a little less carbohydrate there. So this really isn't fit in any special way, but it does look bougie.
Fat or something.
There are marshmallows on the top. It's a bit oily, so I don't want to totally dump it. Let's give it a try. I want to try it on this.
I mean, I've used PB Fit, which is a powdered peanut butter that you add water
cake.
to.
You can see the
And that has like hardly any
marshmallows
calories
here.
or anything in it. That
Hopefully
does
this
not
is
look like
good.
it though. That looks like
I don't plan on eating all of this
something
peanut butter,
chemical,
obviously.
something
Number one.
manufactured.
Ooh. It may be a gimmick, but it tastes nice.
Ooh.
This jar of peanut butter cost me $12.99. Anyways,
shit.
just a PSA, don't fall for labels just because they say fit on them or high protein. No, that's the same amount of protein as normal peanut butter. Save your money, buy some Skippy. Anyways, here we go.
Or you could just, you know, not eat peanut butter.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That is delicious, but put it on normal toast. That is a nice little treat.
Yikes.
Actually, that on a bagel would be fire.
On a bagel? Oh, now I'm getting curious. Is she gonna finish this cake? No, she's not. She's not. Cursoring over, she's not finishing the pound cake.
If you like the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, you might like this bread, or cake, even though it's dense. It reminds me of that.
And then she switches over
Let's
to
bust into Special K pumpkin spice.
And I don't think she's gonna eat the whole box of cereal. I mean, those are all small boxes of cereal. I will get you that.
Nice.
Open out the whole thing.
God, what am I doing with my life? Okay.
bag. She's not whole bagging it.
I don't know if this is revealing how much of an old lady I am, but I really like Special K. The one with strawberries is goated. So I'm looking forward to this. I've never tried it. I had to refinance my home to afford the box of it. This was like $8. I don't know if that's because I live in Nashville, which is already expensive. I don't know what it is in your hometown, but $8 for that box of cereal. Outrageous. But we do it for the YouTubes. All right, let's give this a whirl. Oh, now that I like. Oh, that was refreshing.
See, the thing that's goofy is like after all the other pumpkin stuff that she's had before, you almost wonder, it's like, are
Special K just
you
kills it with their
blind to
texture.
pumpkin flavor now? Would you know if something tasted good pumpkin or bad pumpkin? What?
This is
Look at her.
worth
She
the money.
lives for the
I
pumpkin
will
spice.
say,
She's a basic
it's
bitch.
worth it. You get 11 breakfasts out of it. So who am I to call it expensive?
And it's Special K.
11 servings, only 150 calories for a cup, 3 grams of fiber. So
Find an
I'll
Aldi,
know I'll
it's
be
like
eating
fourth
that
the
after
price
this challenge.
of everywhere else, and they get their stuff from all the same suppliers. Yeah, Aldi, baby.
I'm into this. The little yogurt bites are really good.
Aldi's where it's at. Is that it?
All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna wave the white flag there.
Yeah, so she's
Maybe
giving
finish
up.
up my.
You were correct, Hot
iced
Dog. She did not
PSL.
finish. She didn't finish the cake.
These at-home challenges, once again, are always just for funsies, as with actually really every challenge. So I don't want to push myself until I become ill, and I want to make sure that I'm still having fun at the end of these. But this was a wonderful first challenge to film coming back. Ugh, I really wanted to do something festive for kind of the holiday time.
For
I haven't made
feasting.
an at-home challenge in a hot minute. It was really delicious. Let me know down below if you want to see Randy and I do some at-home
I did see one
team
other
stuff
challenge
again.
she didn't finish.
Stuff
Yeah,
that's
there was
not like
another
a
one that was
team
like a donut one she
challenge
didn't
at a
finish.
restaurant.
There's a
If you wanna
couple.
see some
There's a
of
couple
those,
out there.
let
It's
me
not
know
often.
down in the
It
comments.
is not
because
often.
I of course love having Randy on my channel. But let me finish up this PSL so that I can at least say I finished something.
There was another one that she didn't get because she ran out of time. It wasn't that she's like, I can't finish eating it. It's that she didn't eat it fast enough, was another one. So, shit does happen. She does lose every now and then. Alright, let me get the Twitch up here. Let's see who we can raid out to for tonight, because I'm getting tired. I need to get the heck out of here and go to bed. Go to bed! You needs to gots to go to beds. Deathstalker with Valheim. I guess I can't raid you, Hot Dog. You're right here. Deathstalker, Valheim. Who else? 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 Yeah, we can give Deathstalker. Jesus. Deathstalker raid. We don't give him a raid too often. Too often. Too often. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Ready going for Deathstalker. Thank you so much for watching and stopping by. Special shout outs to those of you on the Twitch side and the YouTube side. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting. And especially with that weird interrupt that happened with OBS. That was odd and peculiar. But hey, we're back. Now we're going to end. Thank you so much. I'll be back again tomorrow, which is Wednesday, for Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, and then Cyberpunk on Thursday, and then Friday Rogue Trader, and Saturday, Sunday either we got Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals will have new content. Space Marine will have new content. I think I see a spider web there. Anyway, so something to work with. Anyway, but yeah, we have multiplayer games to go for with that, and that'll be the nice weekend, nice chill weekend. So get prepped for your Thanksgivings, for your Black Fridays if you need to go shopping, if you need to start putting up Christmas decorations, because that's usually when I do it. I do it right after Thanksgiving. Doesn't happen before, it happens after. Putting up Christmas decorations and shopping and all that stuff. Get your shopping done early, because you don't know what prices are going to be or how long it's going to take to ship to your house. Logistics being what they are. So, have a good night, everyone. Say hi to Deathstalker. He's playing Valheim. And I will talk to you guys later. So, have a good day. Have a good... survive tomorrow so you can survive Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.